Peace. This is a tutorial on a jump rope technique called the double under, an excellent technique to use to burn calories, to get a lot done in a small amount of time. It's a technique that's used a lot in CrossFit. It's challenging. You get your heart rate up. You get an excellent sweat in, especially if you use it in some type of training circuit. So the double under is excellent to be used in any type of training scenario. So first, the double under is complicated if your ass isn't, if you don't have no coordination. It can be complicated. That's the first thing. You got to get your coordination together. The second thing is you have to have basic jump rope technique with both feet off the ground. I know it sounds simple. However, in my many years of training, there's quite a few people that don't have the basic jump rope technique. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Example. That basic jump rope technique with both feet has to be mastered. You have to be able to do that. I mean, in order to get the double under, you have to be able to do one under just like that. I'm gonna tell you examples of what you cannot do. You can't do this. Okay, so right there, you notice how slow I'm going. Look at the big circles that I'm using, rotating the rope. I'm really using my shoulders to rotate the rope. Also, I'm double jumping within each jump. I'm double jumping each time I'm jumping over the rope. So it's two negatives right there. Huge looping circles, which I'm making the rope rotate using my shoulders, and I'm double bouncing within each jump. So that's an absolute no-no. Okay, so example number 2 of what not to do. I'm kind of like stepping into a high step. Again, my shoulders is rotating the rope in huge loops. You can't have that. And the rope is moving way too slow to execute double unders. So second example, negative. Okay, so now that we have the ground rules established, the first example was basic jump rope technique. That's a must in being able to do the double under. And the last 2 examples were examples of jump rope techniques that cannot be done to utilize the double under. All right, so something else that needs to be established in order to do the double under. You don't rotate the rope using your shoulders. You rotate the rope with your wrists. That's the motion that you need to utilize to get the double under. It's a wrist motion. It's not a shoulder motion. So you got to make sure that your wrist is doing the rotating. For one, you'll burn your shoulders out fucking rotating it with your shoulders. And for 2, I don't even think you can do it using your shoulders. You have to rotate your wrists. And another thing is you want your arms You need your arms to be, your elbows in particular, close by your side. And your hands positioned slightly in front of you. So let's make sure we got that. You rotating with your wrists, your arms close by your sides, elbows close by your sides, and your hands positioned slightly in front of you. Okay, so let's do an example and let's get a few double unders in. So let's be clear. Given these examples, the hand positioning, the where your elbows should be, rotating your wrist, those are guidelines. But your arms and hands tend to move. I mean, I think the only consistency is that you're rotating with your wrist and that your arms do stay relatively close to your sides. In terms of your hands staying slightly in front of you, for the most part, my hands stay slightly in front of me. But as I get to doing more and more, maybe 50 to 100, I find that my hands somehow start creeping like parallel with my side, which, you know, maybe professional CrossFitters, their hands don't do that, but I'm not no professional CrossFitter, so let's do another example. Couple of more pointers. One is I like to have my core locked when I'm doing double unders. I never heard nobody speak about having your core locked, but for me, I like to have my core locked when I'm doing it. It helps me with stability and to maintain that constant repetitious motion of jumping. Another thing is you don't need no expensive magical rope. This here is $5.99 from Big Five. Real basic jump rope. You don't need no $100 rope, no cable speed rope, just a basic jump rope, preferably this plastic tubing, just a regular jump rope. And that's it, man. Practice and practice and practice. You'll get better at doing it. Again, if you're serious, you're gonna get it. Just practice. And again, it's a hell of a workout, man. If you doing some type of high intensity interval training, this is excellent to use in a small amount of time. So if you got some value out of this video, man, hit that like button, subscribe to my shit, man, and show your support. I mean, let's go, man. I'm gonna keep pumping these videos out, man, because I got a lot of years of experience, and fuck it, I'm gonna share it. Peace.